No long talking, let's go ahead and dive in and find out what is it about you that's got them intimidated? What's got them shook? What's got them handled? Okay, let's see, what is it about you? We have 4 groups, as you can see here. We have group number 1, the number 60, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. We have group number 2, the number 30, Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. Group number 3, the number 47, Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. And group number 4, we have the number 16 with Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Feel free to pause the screen if needed. Feel free to select as many groups as you feel guided to. And again, no long talking. Let's go ahead and get this ish on and pop it. Hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified whenever I pull up with new content, and to donate energetically so that you can ensure that your energy is here, baby. All right, sending you so much love, so much life, and I'll see you at your groups. Bye. Group number 1 that resonates with the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. I'm immediately picking up that for you, your intimidation factor lies in your depth, of course. I'm hearing, here goes the swan with more to create. You're always diving deep into those depths of you, those aspects that you keep hidden away always resurface through your artwork, through your work, through your creations, and your conversations. The swan is known for transformation. It's your transformation as a whole that's intimidating to people. Wherever you came from is much less than ideal, especially in comparison to where you are now, but much less ideal in anyone's circumstance. This is a space, a place where no one would want to be. This is a deep depth that I have personally never even experienced. I'm talking separation from families that cause a lot of anxiety, depression. It doesn't have to be separation, but there's just a lot of energies here about a deep depth that you had to transform yourself away from, out of. This is bringing me to The Black Swan, the movie. I've never actually seen it through and through, but the same intimidation essence that caresses that movie is the same kind of intimidation that caresses you and your energy. There's something pretty appealing, drawing about you, but also something that hints at a cautionary tale. Let's go ahead and dive a bit deeper into your reading to find out what is your intimidation factor, why you've got them shook, why you've got them handled. We have victory and success with the 6 of Wands. So your immaculate sense of self is another aspect that has them shook, intimidated, and handled. Because you came from a space where I'm getting that this is metaphorical, but for some quite literal. So trigger warning, mild trigger warning. It was supposed to be beaten out of you who you once were, or who you truly are. Wow, 6060. Your transformation adds up and it makes sense, but there's something still so magically intimidating about it. Something that still doesn't add up. How are you so confident, so, I'm hearing even arrogant, some may say, so full of yourself, despite where you came from? There's something about your quote-unquote humble beginnings and to where you are now that is eating them up. It's got them shook. It's got them handled. They keep trying to put 2 and 2 together of how you got from here to here, from point A to point B to point Z. There's a cycle within your life that no one expected you to escape. With there being the number 6 and the number 0, for a lot of you, this has to do with your divinity within and discovering divinity without. Something about religious factors, spiritual factors, your essence of being, what you stand for, what you represent yourself as, who you stand for. This could be a political party. This could be a social party. This could be a specific demographic. This could be a particular party. This could be anything. But there's something here that you are now advocating for that has a lot to do with where you once came from. And it's got you labeled in a specific category as well here. You are known for this thing. Like, I'm being brought to the scarlet letter A on the chest for the adulterer. Not that this is anything that you are being shamed for, but it has to do with something that you wear on your sleeve, something that's hard to ignore. For some of you, this is, you've literally been in battle, been in war, and you've earned your stripes. You've earned your rewards. Those that were injured in battle, literally or metaphorically speaking. But even despite those injuries, you still came out on top. You're still the winner. You're still the one who gets crowned. You're still the one who gets to proceed to the next level. Saturn, limits imposed. Bottom of the deck, be a part of something overwhelming. So remember we talked about some sort of connection or association. I'm hearing something about a conglomerate, again, taking me back to a church, taking me back to legislature. There's some sort of connection to a larger picture that you represent, that you stand for, that you show. For a lot of you, this could be your job. This could be you being a social worker, and you being in that environment yourself is what set you up to be the social worker. There's something that you were in the trenches with. You were literally elbows deep in this. And now you're advocating for it. You're preaching about it. You're showing face for it. You're telling stories about it. You're teaching, you're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, and helping others to do the same. Tell me, what is intimidating about my group number ones? Judgment. What's intimidating about you is that you seem to be comfortable in your calling, confident in your calling. And this calling is hard to track. It's something that's hard to prove, but it's also very difficult to disprove. I'm hearing it's all there. There are people, places, things trying to accuse you of fraudulence or anything along these lines here. Any and everything wants to stop you, sending you all kinds of energies to prevent this growth, to prevent this evolution. But you still keep prevailing, and that's what's intimidating. No blockage, no limit can actually stop you. It may slow you down. It may distract you for a moment, but you never get caught up in that. And that's what's intimidating about you, is that you don't get caught up in the distractions. Seven of Pentacles. You may pause for a minute. You may think about it for a moment. You may even dwell. But with that, there we go. You come out with something new. You come out with the new truth. You always have a valid response. When they try to question your validity, you always come back with irrefutable evidence. This is what's intimidating about you, is that I don't want to say you're never wrong, because of course everyone's always in their states of not being correct, okay? But in whatever sense this is, it seems like you always come back clean, clear, true. It's your clarity It's the resonance in your voice. It's your certainty. It's your maturity. It's your discipline that intimidates, that's got them shook, that's got them handled, and they know to stay in their place. Bottom of the deck, the world. You're like, look, I got this. This is fixed energy. Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. I know myself enough to this extent to get this done. And that's intimidating to people. This is all that I have for you. If you select another group, I will see you there. But until next time, take care. Be well. Bye. Grasshopper spirit. The number 30, take a leap of faith. I'm hearing foul on the play, take a leap of faith. So what makes you intimidating? Group number 2 is that you are not afraid to play just as dirty as the opponent. This is intimidating because you're not the type to play dirty at all. But you are the type to read the room and meet them where they are. You're not afraid to, quote unquote, stoop to someone else's level, to be their mirror, to reflect back to them what they're doing or what they're saying or what they're being perceived as. You're not afraid to test the waters. You're not afraid to test people. This is what's intimidating about you. You're not afraid to pull someone's card, if you will. If they claim to be this, you're going to try them, to test them as such. You're going to test you're going to test their truth. You're going to test their validity. And this is why you got them shook, handled, intimidated, because they claim to be this and they claim to be that, but then you come along and you see straight through that, and you're willing to test that you see through it. You're willing to embarrass people in order to prove their fraudulence. This is what makes you intimidating. You are so hell-bent on expressing the truth that you will go to just about any length to expose it, even on the verge of life or death. As dramatic as that may sound for some, this is how you feel. Look at what I just split the deck to. Look, truth, justice. I'm sorry, this is not justice. This is judgment, is what I meant to say. What's intimidating about group number 2? We have the number 6 with moving on. This is a 6 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Cups, discontent and boredom. Bottom of the deck, intuition. You're not afraid to plot. You're not afraid to scheme. You're not afraid to let the opponent think that they've gotten away with it. But in reality, you've scurried off to devise a plan. You take the loss for now, but they never know when your intuition is telling you to pop back up. Pop up, guess who, bitch? Pop up, guess who? Ding dong. Must be that whip that I ordered. And the new crib of my daughter. You know that bitch gon' spoil her. You might have a Cardi B personality. Cardi B will pop off at the drop of a dime, at the drop of a hat. But she's also very cool, calm, and collected at the same time. You just never know. We have in Cancer attitudes from the past about, oh my gosh, what makes you intimidating, baby? You hold grudges. You do. You be looking for revenge. Hey, all summer 16, we have Libra. See? All's fair in love and war, resulting from the fairness shown by is the main message that's coming through here. You are not afraid to fight to the death, either literally or metaphorically speaking. You are not afraid to do what you have to do in order to get to the core, to get to the truth of the matter, of the situation, of the person, of the place, of the thing. And you are not afraid to defend your honor. You are not afraid to make sacrifices. I'm saying that some of y'all will even go broke to prove a point. Not necessarily go broke, but that's what I was talking about, the essence of stooping to someone's level. Like you will, let's say that you have the opportunity to go do this thing and make money or get that person back. If you don't need the money, you are going to get that person back. And that's what makes you intimidating. Whoa. We have the Eight of Wands clarifying the Six of Swords moving on. You even let them know as you're moving on that I'll let this go for now, but with the Hierophant and the Four of Cups, but just know that I'll be back because I'm not satisfied here. You make a dramatic exit, and this is a part of your intimidation. This is a part of what's got them hooked. I said hooked. Okay, you got them hooked, baby. But this is what's got them shook, what's got them handled, what's got them intimidated. See, Cancer being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, this is especially in regards to your foundation, your home life, your friends, your family, the things that you hold near and dear to you, even your car, your home. If you disrespect any of these things, you are willing to go to any length to defend your honor. Defend my honor, protect my pride. That good advice, I always hated, but looking back, it made me greater. You See Right Through Me by Nicki Minaj. If I don't link songs and things like that, all you have to do is type the lyrics and you will find it. And if I mention the artist, type the artist and the lyrics and you will find it. If not, maybe you just weren't meant to find it at that time. All right? But here we are, once again, with this. We literally have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. See, yeah, that's that impulsion, that fiery essence to you. You could have a Sagittarius moon or sun for some of you. Bob Marley could be relevant here. Some of you could have a birthday close to Bob Marley or be the same sign as Bob Marley. He was an early January birthday, right? Or am I tripping? Let me see. Bob Marley's zodiac sign. Was he like Aquarius or something like that? I don't know. Let's see. Bob Marley's zodiac sign. Is it typing? Bob Marley's zodiac sign. Baby, what are you confused about? I don't want to type. Google Bob Marley's birthday. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm irritated. I'm annoyed. The fact that I have to go and type this in. You don't get it? Bob Marley zodiac sign. Was it so? Oh, yeah, I was right. Aquarius. Was it really that complex? You could have a birthday close to Bob Marley, or Bob Marley is just relevant in your life. Take it as it resonates. But I'm seeing here that with Bob Marley energy coming out and him being an Aquarius and seeing all that he's done for his lineage, Ten of Pentacles, this lets me know that why you've got them shook, handled, intimidated, is because you're the one. You choose to be the one. You choose to be the warrior spirit for those that you go to bat for. That things that you hold near and dear to you, the things that you value above all else. You're willing to do the unthinkable, break bounds for these things here. These things that you value fell in between these two spaces. Sandwiched in between everything are your core values, the people, the places, the things that you love, that you respect, that you hold in high honor, and you expect the same in return. And when that is not reciprocated, oh, they've got hell to pay by you, baby. And this is what makes you intimidating, okay? Leave love in the comment section down below. Group number 2, let me know if this resonated. Is this really you? You really be putting it on them like that? Let me know. Sending you so much love, so much life. But yeah, y'all be plotting, y'all be scheming. Y'all will come up with some evil plans. Hey, but you do you, dog. I'm not judging you. I'm just reading the cards, what makes you intimidating, okay? And even if you feel like this is not accurate, this is just the essence of your energy. It seems like you are the type to plot, scheme, and then execute. All right. But until next time, take care, be well. If you select another group, I will see you there. Bye. Group number 3 with the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Number 47. What makes you intimidating? Why you've got them shook, handled. There's something about you that people underestimate in some way, shape, or form. And this is not them immediately underestimating you as soon as they see you. It's giving this energy of someone who is petite and they play, what is that big instrument? Like a cello? Is that what it is? I don't know. But a big string instrument that is bigger than your body. They're like, what the heck is this person going to do with this? And then you come out there and you slay. You do the darn thing. This is what is intimidating about you, is that you are underestimated, undermined, and it has something to do with size. Whether this is literal or metaphorically speaking, you seem too small to be doing or saying or experiencing something, but you do it anyways. For some of you, this has to do with your gender. You are feminine. You identify as a woman, and you do something that is masculine, or you lift weights, or you preach, or you teach. There's something here about like, oh, that's a man's job, or in some instances people would say things like this, and this is a part of your intimidation factor. There's also this connectivity to any and everyone that's coming through here as well. We have the 5 of Pentacles, obstacles and challenges. People also want to know, why does it seem like you maneuver so much easier than everyone else? This is intimidating to people because it's like, are you affected? Do you care? Yeah, heartache and loss. How do you endure the things that you endure and take it as if it's nothing? Bottom of the deck, we have spiritual union, the 2 of Cups. How do you walk away from, or how do you lose someone or something and still manage to use this fighter power within you to create new opportunities, to manifest new spaces, new creations, to transform your experience? The way that you just never seem to stop creating, stop thinking, the way that you just never seem to quit. Venus, charm, art, and beauty are the way. The way that you never seem to cease to amaze people with your charm, art, and beauty. Even when you're going through things, people are like, wow, you still look so great. You still look so vibrant. You still look so beautiful. Your mind is still so sharp. Cooperation. The way that you work with life is intimidating. It's got people shook. It's got them handled. The way that you play the hand that you're dealt, even if it's the worst hand ever. What's got people shook, nervous, handled? Your patience. How do I describe this? Your ability to work through essentially like the lowest trenches of your own mind, of your own energetic depth. Like you're this close to touching the bottom, but somehow you still manage to keep afloat. Yep, 7 of Cups. Even in the midst of heartache, confusion, trauma, you're still sharp as a tack. Your eyes are intimidating, as well as your spiritual beliefs or your process. Something about your process is intimidating to people. Just the process in which you function naturally is intimidating to people. You never seem to run out of juice. Yeah, the King of Swords. I heard reliability. It is a well-known fact that you will always show up with the charm, the art, and the beauty. You bring the fun. No matter what you're going through, you're still bringing the joy, the light, the truth, and the way. King of Wands. You've still got control. Even when everything is spiraling, you've still got the ability to remain composed. Two of Cups has shown up twice. You still show up for people even when this is occurring in your life. Double sevens, even when things are falling apart. You still find the ability to charm, beautify, and glamorize yourself and your experience, your life. I said you're sharp as a tack. Like, you're still sharp. And nothing can take that power away from you. This is like, what's intimidating is that this is obviously who you are at the core if you can maintain this at the lowest depths. And that's intimidating because who you are at the core is who most people are on the surface, who they pretend to be. But because it's who you actually are, you never falter. And that's what's intimidating. Even when you shake, you never, ever, ever give out or give up. And this is what intimidates people. This is what's got them shook. This is what's got them handled. Sending you so much love, so much life. If you select another group, I will see you there. Leave love in the comment section down below. Let me know if this resonated. Share with me, what is your obstacle, your challenge, your heartache, and your loss that you are maneuvering through, but still maintaining this depth and this sharpness and this wit and this beauty? What is it? Hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified whenever I pull up with new content, and to donate to the channel energetically to make sure your energy is always around. But until next time, take care, be well. Bye. Group number 4 that resonates with 16, Coyote Spirit, Trust and Divine Detours. Let's find out, what is it about you that's got them intimidated, shook, handled, bothered is what I heard. First of all, your appearance is intimidating on its own. There's something about you that is eccentric in the way that you appear. You could wear dark eye makeup, or you have naturally dark set eyes, or you have dark eyes. You have a piercing gaze, and you always seem to be laser focused. Even though you have this detached energy to you. I'm picking up on heavy Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn right now. You are here, but you're aloof, but nothing can get past you. You are here and there at the same time, wherever there is. You are here and there. You are everywhere. You feel everything, you see everything, you hear everything, and nothing. There's this air of mystery around you and this silence. Leo energy as well here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles with Prosperity Begins. Yeah. Focus on the gold. The way that you just focus, that's scary. Like, honestly, people are scared of you, actually. Yeah. Six of Wands. People are scared, intimidated, shook. Oh my, stop. 1616. That happened in group number 1, guys. And their number was 6060. So there's definitely energies bleeding from group 1 and group 4. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. And we have hope here with the number 17, which is the star card. So you've got 16, 16, and 17. You could be going through double tower moments, and you still got the faith. I'm hearing that song by Skip Marley. We got the faith. What is it about you that's intimidating? Pluto. I talked about that Scorpio energy. You have this do or die energy. You're like, no matter what is actually going on around me, I still got to handle this. There's still a focus, a mission. You look at upheaval as a distraction. We have the sun here. Again, that focus energy. You act like a leader to the extent of there are people relying on me. Even if there's no one relying on you, you depending on yourself is enough to keep you going. And that's what's intimidating. Ooh, the cards are jumping. Ladies, leave your men at home. I saw the Empress as I was singing that. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed with prosperity begins. Bro. Okay. What's intimidating about you is that if you lose something, you take that L and you immediately start off with something else. You immediately jump in with something else, a new opportunity. It's like you don't even take L's because you've already got something else up your sleeve. Wow, the Death card reversed. Yes, this is giving this energy of like, I cannot lose, I will never be a victim energy. That's what's intimidating. The Empress is back again. I cannot take an L. I cannot lose. I never will. The Queen of Cups. Yes. Okay, so also what makes you intimidating is that you take things personally. Whether you realize this or not, you take things very personally. You take things to heart. You take things to the grave as well here. You don't let things go. Okay, Three of Wands here. And it's not like you're holding on to every little thing. You could be for some of you. This is something that you're working on. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing that this is something that you will never forget. That's a better way to put it. You will never forget. You may forgive, but you will never forget. These are eyes that will never forget. The Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. One at a time. The Lovers. The Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. So also a part of your intimidation factor, what's got them shook, is that you will go from being joined at the hip with someone to recognizing that they're no good for you, and all of a sudden they're gone. If they interfere or conflict with your energy or the plan, they're gone. You're not afraid to start your own towers in the middle of a tower. You're like, you're in this place where it's like, there's no good time to do this or to say this, so I'm going to do it right now, even though it's like the worst possible time to do it or say it. And this is a part of your intimidation factor. You're not afraid to bring up the problem in the middle of another problem. And you will use that as leeway to guide you into why you even brought it up in the first place. Be like, this is why we're having this issue right now, because of this issue. You're not afraid to lay it all out and handle it all right then and there. You don't get overwhelmed easily. You actually thrive in tower moments. That's what this is. That's what's intimidating about you, is that you thrive in the middle of haste, uncertainty. You thrive where most people fail, fall, die even. You never let it, this is that that energy. Oh, victory lap, victory and success, the Death card in the reverse. You also have a legacy about you that will never die. There's something about you that will constantly rebirth time and time again. This is like in your blood, actually. I was looking at the feathers here. I was picking up on like shaman energy. I was picking up on native energy. Like there's something about you that goes really deep with the earth. Like you're deeply rooted and hard to shake. But Nipsey Hussle energy here as well. Again, that legacy. And Nipsey Hussle did a lot of interviews, and I remember one specifically, he also put it in a song. I don't remember the song specifically off the top of my head, but the song, he was quoted saying something along the lines of, The only thing that set him apart from those that didn't make it and him making it was that he went through every emotion while going through this process towards his goals, towards his dreams. And this is also that that line where we did a live video about not letting a hard time humble us. Double up. Never let a hard time humble us. You lose everything. That doesn't stop you from starting over again, picking back up where you left off. Respectfully, why are you intimidating? Why you got them shook? Why you got them handled? Because you're a bad bitch. They can't kill you. Point blank, period. Sending you so much love, so much light. Leave love in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.